Hey y'all, this is going to be one of the hardest videos I ever had to do, but I want to read something to you guys. And this was written some years ago. Don't honor these fallen dirtbags. When your family members leave, they just see you as extra overtime at a crime scene and at a perimeter. Why would you value their lives when they clearly don't value yours or your family members' lives? I heard many officers who state that they see victims as ATVs, wave runners, RVs, and new clothes for their kids. Why would you shed a tear for them when they in return crack a smile for your loss because of the impending extra money they will receive in their next paycheck for sitting at your loved one's crime scene of 6 hours because of the overtime they will accrue? They take photos of your loved ones and put it on their cell phones and play a game of who has the most graphic of the night with officers from other divisions. This isn't just the 20-something-year-old officers. These are the 50-year-old officers with significant time on the job as well who participate. What kind of crap is that? How does that sound to you? And that was written by Christopher Dorner. And he wrote that years ago, letting us know, telling us about all the corruption in these police departments. What's really scary is the fact that it's continuing to happen, even with the body cams, even with some of the changes. This stuff is continuously happening. And I'm so tired of seeing it. And now these women of color are leaving. The women of color are leaving. George Floyd, Eric Garner, Michael Brown, Tamir Rice, Eric Harris, Walter Scott, Freddie Gray, Alton Sterling, Philando Castile, Breonna Taylor, Sandra Bland, Sonya Massey. Sonya Massey had a mental illness but didn't deserve to be unalived. Did not deserve to be taken from her family. My daughter, my oldest daughter, has a mental illness. It could have been her. It could have been me. It could have been you. It could have been your family. It could have been anybody's family. And we're supposed to trust these people to protect and serve us, but yet they're promoting hate. They're continuously hiring these officers, and these officers are doing dirt, and it's constantly happening. Kamala, what do you have to say about this? What do you have to say about that, Kamala? What? Where's 19 Keys? Where's Farrakhan? Where's Dr. Umar? All of you guys need to get together, because the marching, that's not going to cut it. I'm tired of marching. I'm tired of having my throat hurting from yelling and screaming and wanting justice. This man, Christopher Dorner, said there is no justice. It's just us. He said that in his manifesto. He said it. And he sacrificed his life just for us to know what was going on. He was fired because he spoke out about injustice. He was fired because he got tired of dealing with racism on the job. He was fired because he spoke out about what we're seeing today. And what this is doing is this is driving this country further apart. And the further apart we drive each other, and if we end up in a war here in this country, Guess who the superpower is going to be? China. That's what they're waiting for. We're constantly fighting on social media, bickering about whose race is the best, who's more human. That is the dumbest shit I ever heard in my life. We're still behind in times. We claim to be one of the superpowers, but we're really one of the stupid powers. Stupid. It's nothing good coming to this country because we can't seem to get along with the people walking on these grounds. We cannot get it together. So once this country falls under from a war that's pending here, trust and believe when I tell you, China's going to come and take over. Russia's going to be right behind them. North Korea's going to be right behind them. And we better not say nothing. We can't sit there talking about, oh, we need to stick together. We can't be crying about that because it's going to be too late. Too late. I'm tired of seeing my people unalived. I'm tired. I'm scared to call the police now. I'm scared. Because I don't know if they'll do the same thing to me. I don't know if they'll do the same thing to my daughter. I don't know if they'll do the same thing to my son. I have no idea. But that man called her a crazy bitch. The bitch was crazy. But who was the real crazy one? She told that man before he stepped foot in her house, don't hurt me. So that tells me he's been there before. That tells me he's been there before. She knew what was coming. He'd been there before. And I blame the whole department because they should have did an extensive background check. They knew his history, but yet they hired him. They knew the man's history, but yet they hired him. Kamala, what are you going to do about that? Huh? What are you going to say about that, Kamala? I don't know how far this video may go. Hopefully, it'll float. Hopefully, people's eyes will open. Hopefully, people will be listening. Hopefully, they will share this. Hopefully, it'll go viral. But I know one thing. Christopher Dorner saw this shit coming. He saw it coming. He was wrong for how he handled certain shit. He was wrong for taking those people out. He was wrong for doing what he did. But look what he said. Yeah, we have to have casualties, of course. But George Floyd, Eric Garner, Michael Brown, Tamir Rice, all of those people were casualties too. Does it make it right? It doesn't. But he warned us. And he told us, being on the inside looking in, he told us. Now look what's going on. Kamala, what are you going to do, girl? What are you going to do about this? Let's see. Spread the word, y'all. Make it happen. Because we're fucked. We really are. China's just waiting. We're so divided, so backwards. We need to wake the fuck up, for real. Because this is not America. This is a graveyard. It's not America. It's a graveyard. Full of evil.